Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemi Shai by Shem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to Yakin throughout the four winds, pushing the truth and sincerity. Okay, you can see the video is entitled A Small Remnant Because of the Truth. All right, like throughout each captivity, throughout each punishment, at the end of each civilization, each empire, the Lord always set up and had set up a chosen number of men, and these things carried on from the beginning. All right, always carried on, always was a small number that was going to be sealed, and these men would have a job to do each time, okay, and it was to warn the people. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been a number. It's always been someone kept around that the Lord chose to basically have the name of Israel carry on and basically go into the promise or the covenant that was given. All right, these men have always been kept around, right, from the very beginning to the very end. It's beautiful how the movie's playing out. It's beautiful. All right, this is Psalm 60:3. It says, "Thou hast shewed thy people hard things." What's a hard thing? Captivity, bondage, okay, oppression, punishment. But it was all to do what? Correct. Okay, it says, "Thou hast made us to drink the wine of astonishment." Now we look at astonishment. It says, reeling, staggering. So this would mean that we weren't sober-minded. So that punishment and that wine that we drank, it was the wine of philosophies of the other nations. Okay, because we went around basically wanting to follow other gods and follow other nations and go into their ways. So the Lord turned us over to that, and by us following that, that's why I said staggering. Okay, it's like a drunkard. When you drink something and you have too much of it, what happens? You're drunk. So that's why when we bring this truth out to our people, they can't understand it because they're drunk off the philosophy or philosophies of everybody else in this world. Okay? Precept is Psalm 75. It says, "But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another." Okay, so we have to understand that this kingdom is going to be put down and we're going to be set up. It was the same things with the Medo-Persian Empire from the Egyptians and the Grecians and the Romans, the Babylonians. You know what I'm saying? It was always someone put down and someone put in their place. Okay, so this time it's going to be us. It says, "For the hand of Yahweh Shemi Shai, there's a cup." For in the hand of Yahweh Shemi Shai, there's a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out to the same ones that's going to get this kingdom. It was a cup poured out to them before they get to that place. Okay, that mixed cup. It says, "But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them." So that's the bitter parts of it. All right, our captivity, just like Esau's captivity that's coming, the dregs of it is like it's going to be every bit. It's going to be every bit of captivity, every bit of punishment. It's not going to be nothing held back. You got to drink all of it. Okay? It's like some of the nastiest medicine if you grew up, you know what I'm saying, with your grandmother, like some of those, and I'm from Louisiana, so some of those remedies, man, some of those things were, oh man, just castor oil and boy, yeah, I'm talking about it was just the worst. But this is in the form of payback, vengeance. Okay, so now we have the payback when it's coming. That cup, it has to be drank. Okay, we drank it. All right. Another precept. This is Isaiah 51:17. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk at the hand of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, the cup of his fury. So in his anger, he had us drink this cup. Okay? Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling and wrung them out. That means we had to drink all of it. You know what I'm saying? Having Esau over us, having our women over us, having everything in life it just didn't seem like it was on the level of fair. You know what I'm saying? But we had to drink it all. 22, it says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again. That's where we're at. Okay, we're at the bitter end of this thing. Okay, so that cup is going to be taken from us. All right, why? Because it's always been a small remnant. Okay, because the promise was to us. We haven't seen our promise yet that was passed down from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So someone had to have been around to receive the covenant, the promises. Okay, everybody couldn't have died off because the promise wouldn't have went on. This is Baruch, and this is why. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. You know why? Because that cup that we drank, and we all were drunk, the whole nation, but that small remnant the Lord had set up from the beginning, that small number, he woke them up. He took that cup out of their hands because they had a job to do. Okay? Everything that's going to be brought back into the kingdom was going to go through these elect men. All right? It says, and shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And that's what happened with the elect, the chosen. Okay, our minds, and we heard this and it resonated. And it was like, oh, snap, I can't do this anymore. It's not permitted for me to do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? That we instantly got it. Okay, it says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. So we have to understand that. Think upon his ways. Okay, we have to think, we thinking upon his ways and his name and understanding. Okay, and we get it. All right. In verse 4 in Psalm 60, it says, thou hast given a banner to them that fear thee. Okay, that it may be displayed because of truth. Salah. Okay, that banner, that it may be displayed because of truth. What may be displayed? You know what that banner is? Something lifted up, a standard, a signal, an ensign. That ensign will be the men that wake up and basically go on the highways and hedges and bring this truth forth. Okay, and righteousness with truth and spirit. It wouldn't be just bringing it out and you knew the truth. You have to have the spirit also. You have a lot of people go out that don't have the spirit, but they have truth. You have a lot of people that have spirit, but they, you know what I'm saying, but they don't have the truth. You have someone with the truth, no spirit, someone with spirit, no truth. You have to have both of them. That's how it works. Okay? But precept, Ezekiel 9:4, that end sign, you will know these men. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go forth throughout the midst of Jerusalem and set a mark. So like it says, and the Lord said unto him, go throughout the midst of the city, throughout the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Now this word right here, I forgot, I didn't even put it in there. That word right there is I think it's TAVW. WV is like twav. It means a sign or exemptment from judgment. Okay, so these men with that, you know what I'm saying, that's going to come in the end, they're basically going to be exempt from judgment. It's the same way with the Passover. That mark in their forehead, that's that ensign. That's that signal. That's that banner. Okay, that came from Yahweh Shai. All right, in the very end. Okay, this is Revelation 2:17. It says, he that hath an ear, we already established that, let me see, right here in Baruch, verse 31, it says, and shall know that I am the Lord their power, and I will give them an heart and ears to hear. Now when we go down here, it says, he that hath ear, so he that can understand. These men that I set up, they're going to understand, because everybody has ears, but the understanding comes with that. Okay, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh, I will give to eat of the hidden manna. That's this truth. Okay, that's this understanding with truth and spirit. All right, and will give him a white stone. Okay, so that manna and all that, we're eating spiritually. We understand spiritually because it was set up for us to do that. Okay, not everyone can do this. Not everyone was set up to have the mysteries broken down and understand everything. Okay, and go into prophecy and things of that nature. Okay, it says, and I will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth it. Bingo. Okay, so not everyone is going to get this. It's the truth. It's the whole truth. Okay, 100% truth. All right, now let's go into that white stone. It says, a small worn smooth stone, a pebble. Now check this out. In the ancient courts of justice, the accused were condemned by black pebbles and the acquitted by white. So when you went back up to Ezekiel 9:4, when it says, when you touch that word mark, it means a sign or a mark from judgment. You're exempt from judgment. The same thing with this white stone. These men are going to be acquitted. Okay, it's only going to be a small remnant of men, though. They're going to be acquitted, and they will not have to basically go through the same things, just like the Passover. Death is going to pass over them. Okay, now if they're a martyr for Yahweh Shai, they're dying for a righteous cause. Okay, but dying as a nigger, that's not going, you know what I'm saying, as a nigger, that's not going to come to them. They're not going to be out rallying and get killed in a rally or nothing like that. Okay, a protest or whatever you want to call it. Verse 5, it says, that thy beloved may be delivered, save with thy right hand, and hear me. And this is the end game right here, 2 Ezra 8:1. It says, and he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. So it's not going to be about everyone else. Like you look on this side, it's like everybody can win. You know what I'm saying? But the world that's coming, it's only going to be for few. Everybody's going to have a role, and some people not gonna like their role. Too bad. Okay, that's just the way it is. All right, but a small remnant, just because of this truth and that covenant, a small remnant is going to be brought to the end, and those are going to be the first fruit into the kingdom of heaven. All right. Hope this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostle, nails a great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. Can pushing this truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.